why the Kai and Speed show dies so fast. So without further ado, man, we gonna see what this video is about. Let's get straight into the video, man.
Do y'all remember the Kai and Speed show? One of the biggest collab channels in streaming history, featured on the then growing site Rumble, that everybody and they mama thought was gonna give Twitch a run for its money? Yeah, that didn't happen, and yeah, that show quietly died, and nobody really noticed. Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed had their own show, the Kai and Speed show, and for a moment everybody thought it was gonna take over, which it kinda did, but now it's gone. No finale, no goodbye, just silence. So what happened? Let's break it down. How this wild collab ended before it ever really hit its full potential. At first, when Kai and Speed announced the joint show on Rumble, the internet lost its mind. Two of the biggest streamers in the world teaming up. It was labeled a historic moment by Rumble's CEO, and honestly, it kinda was. In May 2023, Kai and Speed signed an exclusive deal with Rumble. This wasn't just two friends going live, it was a major content partnership. Kai brought the Kai Mafia, and Speed brought his growing international fan base, and they did it on a third-party platform nobody saw coming. Why Rumble though? Because Rumble gave them full creative control. No Twitch bans, no YouTube restrictions, just chaos. Expectations were crazy. An official trailer teased crazy scenarios. They even said they'd do up to 3 live shows a month.
Nah, man, I'm getting out. Professional football player.
Professional footballer?
Man United. Striker.
Bro, get off Ronaldo's. You IShowSpeed from Ohio. The only thing that you striking is Messi hitting your mom.
All right, so we starting the show. What the we doing?
I'm not gonna lie, to make these kind of videos, you need big editing, like big editors to edit these videos, man, because these videos have sound effect, have some music, you know what I'm saying? Well, they know how to edit it so it can catch you. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. These are top editors, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But it was a good collab, though. It was a good collab. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my God! Come on, boy! Catch up! Yes! Mbappe, yes! Damn it, bro! I wasn't fucking ready! What the fuck? Bro, anybody gonna watch this?
But if they don't do it anymore, maybe it's just like, you know what, especially for Speed, he be going out in the world, you get what I'm saying, around different places all the time, go to soccer clubs, games, etc., and then they probably couldn't keep up because it's probably time consuming, you get what I'm saying, time consuming, because you have to shoot different scenes in different places, and sometimes like 15 scene for one scene. Guess what, for one action, actors be taking like 15 scene. Oh nah, this not good, do it again, boom, play, cut, do it again, do your face like this, you get what I'm saying, a bunch of stuff, you get what I'm saying. Take time, bro, probably because of the time, because Speed could be traveling in different countries and stuff, you get what I'm saying. I don't know, I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe that's why not, maybe that's not what it is, but we seen that Speed been traveling a lot lately.
Yeah, you right. You born as fuck anyways, bro.
Bro, you from Ohio. And bitch, you from the Bronx. Bro, fuck you. What the fuck?
If you play video games a lot, you might be able to get paid some real money. If you live in the US and you play video games for over 10 hours in a week, any
At the time, both were going crazy. Kai had just finished a record-breaking subathon and won Streamer of the Year. Speed was pulling insane numbers with viral stunts and football and all that. They were at their peak. It still is, by the way. In episode 1, 100,000 peak live viewers on Rumble. That's huge for a platform most people weren't even using yet. The VOD cleared about like 23 million views. Rumble was talking about that this kind of moment was impossible a year ago, 2022. And for a second, it looked like the Kai and Speed show was going to be a huge success. But as we know, that future is short-lived. The Kai and Speed show continued through 2023 with a series of episodes, each seemingly trying to outdo the last. In the early installments, Kai and Speed traveled and took on wild challenges. For episode 2, they streamed overnight in the most haunted place in America. That attracted over 300k peak viewers, the highest live audience of the series. Episode 3 saw them visit Disneyland in Japan, which became the most watched episode by total hours viewed. Other episodes included a live stream from the UK, a chaotic talent show, a dating themed episode, and more. As hype as the show started, it didn't take long for the momentum to fall apart. They promised multiple episodes a month, but in reality, we barely got one a month, if that. The schedule was all over the place. Sometimes they dropped back-to-back episodes with 2 days in between, then out of nowhere, 3-month gaps, no announcement, no heads up, just radio silence. And that inconsistency killed the hype. Fans didn't know when to tune in, and when they finally did drop something, it started to feel mid. Yeah, I said it, it's mid, bro. Let's look at some of the later episodes. This is stuff that you can find off of like YouTube or Twitch. It's like, why not stream on Twitch? I get it, they had a contract, but it's just like, come on, bro. Compare the trailer and then the other episodes, the later episodes. Just do that. Compare and then compare. Just see how crazy it is. Like, no, granted, the first few episodes had wild setups, haunted houses, Disneyland, Japan, Tiana Trump in the woods. But later episodes, it just got lazy. Episode 9 was just a recycled talent show in Miami. Episode 10 tried to switch it up with a power slap in Vegas, but the buzz wasn't there. I guess the trailer hyped up the idea that every episode would be better and better, but that bar never got raised again. After episode 5, fans noticed, and the numbers reflected it. Early episodes were pulling hundreds of thousands live, but by episode 9, they barely cracked to 33k. And that's still good, but not what it was before. As the live audience shrank, the Kai and Speed channels standing on Rumble's platform also slipped. During the show's early phase, the Kai and Speed channel routinely ranked them on the top 3 on Rumble by peak viewership, only behind streamers like Andrew Tate's channel and the official GOP News channel. By the first half of 2024, the Kai and Speed show had dropped to 6th place on Rumble, overtaken by other streamers. And because of that, fewer streams, fewer viewers, and less buzz. Still, no one expected the show to outright disappear without an official finale, yet that's essentially what happened. The last episode aired on March 27th, 2024, a 2-part sleepover special at Kai's house, and nothing after that.
Waste the condoms, man. All right, chat, bro. Stream. Said I love y'all, man. Next stream, we're going to actually do Outlast because we owe y'all, so we actually got to do Outlast and shit.
And we never heard from them again. So why did the Kai and Speed show stop? The most straightforward answer is that the exclusive contract with Rumble expired. According to reports, Kai and Speed's deal with Rumble ran from May 2023 until March 2024, after which the contract ended. Neither Kai, Speed, nor Rumble put out an official statement saying the show was canceled, but the lack of any episodes for over a year speaks for itself. Fans picked up on the likely explanation, so somebody on Reddit asked like, what happened, why'd they cancel the show or whatever, what's going on? And then one user responded, Rumble's contract most likely ended, so they're free to do it on their own channels. Another said that Kai and Speed finessed the hell out of Rumble, implying that Kai and Speed took a lucrative deal, delivered the bare contract minimum, and then skedaddled with the money, which is a crazy finesse, but W scam, I guess. It's important to note that the end of the show did not signal any personal falling out between Kai and Speed. The two remained friends and continued to collaborate here and there, but the Kai and Speed show was essentially a variety / IRL stunt show, a fun side project, I guess, but I don't think they really mesh well together, to be honest. I know that's a hot take, but hear me out, okay? Kai and Speed individually have been honing different niches. Kai's content often revolves around interacting with other rappers, celebrities, or doing skits on Twitch or whatever, while Speed's content leans into IRL stuff as well, and sports fandom, mostly sports. Think Ronaldo, racing, all that. They've matured into slightly different lanes. Rumble's format didn't fully showcase their strengths as much as their solo content does. I mean, if you look,
And that's what I was saying. Like, Speed been traveling lately, you know what I'm saying? Going to soccer games, soccer clubs game, UCL final, which is stands for UEFA Champions Leagues. You know what I'm saying? He been streaming around the world lately. He went to China, he went to different countries. I think he went to Paris. You get what I'm saying? He went a bunch of different places.
Look at the later episodes. You can tell that the energy on stream was just a bit forced compared to the more spontaneous, unscripted collabs that they had in the future or in the past before this whole Kind Speed Rumble shit. But you gotta remember what 2023 was. It was the wild west of streaming platforms. Twitch pissed off a lot of creators with the contract changes and random bans, so everybody started jumping ship. Streamers who was loyal to Twitch for the longest, off the top of my head, Aiden Ross, Bruce Drop 'em Off, Your Rage, all of them left Twitch in 2023 or 2024 around there. Kick offered them some crazy contracts, $100 million, like nothing, like candy. Here you go, boy. Here you go. You take that. Rumble tried to pivot from politics into mainstream entertainment by signing streamers. Everybody was getting paid, even if the platforms weren't really built yet. Or if you look at Rumble, it just looks like a piece of shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kai Cenat was right in the middle of all this. He openly debated where to go. Kick, Rumble, YouTube, or stay loyal to Twitch. He was tactical with it. Instead of fully jumping ship, he did the smart thing. Grabbed the bag from Rumble for a side project while keeping his main empire on Twitch. Again, W finesse, W scam.
Everybody, okay, first of all, let me go ahead and say something real quick. I had to move very tactical on this platform. I feel like niggas is ready to get the fuck out of here. But it's all love, you feel what I'm saying? Chat, first of all, the streaming, the normal stream that me and you do.
And that's the thing. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion, my idea. What Rumble should have done was pay content creators more than other platform. Okay, so look, when an ad pop up to this on this video, blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying, you get paid more, like more, how can I say that, more advantage, not only more income, and then also more like how can I say that, it's easier to blow up, you get what I'm saying, because they recommend people that are basically new to you. When you scroll down, I'll never use it, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, that was a bunch of other things that they could have done with all those money, like not sponsorship, not only sponsorship, but there's a bunch of things that they could do, man. Come up with some new features on their software, you know what I'm saying, people never seen before. Come up with some new lives. In the live you can do a certain things, you get what I'm saying. Like, for example, I always say that there's another thing that came into my mind. Look, you know what I always say? I'm finna say this right now. But you know, when you live on a certain platform, you can't really play games. But they could just come up with that, like, you can play dominoes with your friend. You just have to live a certain, there would be a certain amount of people that can join the live, and then once they join the live, they can play dominoes, they can play basketball with you, you get what I'm saying, like 3 points. They could play bowling on the live, you get what I'm saying. And then you can bet if you want, you get what I'm saying. You can bet on something, bro. I'm telling you, if they did that, I'm telling you, like, you can play sport cards with your friend during the live and talking to them on the live, and people watching you guys playing on the live. I'm not saying that on your TV, no, actually on the live. Whichever person that joined the live, they can play, even though they don't have the like, they don't need the PS5, they don't need Xbox, but they can join the live and play on the live with you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, oh yeah, you just live and then you playing on your TV and then you share your screen. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on the phone, on the app. There's video games that you can play with your like with your friend or with your partner, with anyone. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You get what I'm saying? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, man. Like, but for them to do that, I think they would require to have a certain amount of data, amount of server, you know what I'm saying, to install. We will burn a lot of memories, but bro, at the end of the day, people would enjoy it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're playing live, and people can watch you playing live, and they can understand the game. They understand the game, and wherever they are, they can just join the live and start playing with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you sit in your room, you playing video games, and then you share the screen. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you're at work, if someone is at work, they can actually join the live and then play wherever they are with the phone. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, they should have done that. This is not legal advice, but I think they should have done that, bro. Trust me, bro. Once people know they can play video games, they can do a certain things on that app. I'm telling you, bro. People would have just, oh yeah, let me download it. Let me download it. Let me install it on my phone. Let me install it on my phone. Boom, boom, bro. And then, when people sending gifts to other people, they would have take like a lot. They should have take like maybe 5%, 10%. You know what I'm saying? If you send a gift to someone live, you just get the company order just get 10%. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. People would have go like jump, boom, right there, bro. They would have install it, play video games on their phone, make money on their phone. You get what I'm saying? And then boom, boom. You get what I'm saying? And people can make. If you want to watch me playing video games, you can make people pay to watch you or to join the game with you, like maybe $2. Okay, I'll pay $2. Some people will be like, oh yeah, I'll pay $2 to play. It's not that much. You get what I'm saying? Then boom, you got like 200 people watching you playing video game for only $2. But people can actually watch you for free. You get what I'm saying? If you want to set it up like that, you can set it up like that. And if you want to set it up like for people to join you, they have to pay a certain amount of money. You can set it up like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, they would have make a lot of people, bro. They would have make a lot of people on their platform. Now, let's get back to the video, man.
It's always gonna be on here, so that doesn't change. That's why that was a big reason for me going my route. You feel me? A lot of niggas wanted me to be 100% exclusive on platforms and shit. And tell y'all know I'm not the type of person. I'm not the type of person when it comes to shit like this. I would never. I won't do what I don't think is right. I won't do what I don't think is great for y'all. I feel like anything that's against that of what I want to do and what makes me feel comfortable, I won't do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me. I won't do it. I done discussed like with a whole bunch of people. Shout out to all the other platforms and shit like that. You feel me? I fuck with y'all and shit. But it just wasn't the right move for certain things in my career.
Meanwhile, Speed was already banned from Twitch and didn't care. He just went wherever the money and chaos were. The Kind Speed Show was born in that storm. It was a product of the 2023 platform war. It was also a flex move by Rumble to prove that they could get A-list streamers. But like most of the platform deals, it was hype first, no longevity. What do y'all think? Did Kind Speed scam Rumble and the fans as well? Because it looks like more budget was put into the trailer than the actual episodes. But it did produce 12 shows and was arguably the most entertaining show on Rumble at the time. It was the most entertaining show on Rumble and probably still is. Y'all let me know. I'm out of here.
Box.
This was a good video, Ben. I ain't gonna lie. This was very informational, educational. You get what I'm saying? Leave your thought. You leave your ideas. What you think down below in the comment. Share the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you in the next video, man. Stay blessed and be safe. Bye.